What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, in the world of indie games, we're checking out a game called Ruinarch. Ruinarch is effectively a reverse Rimworld. So they will give you a map with a colony that has been built by a bunch of villagers that have like perks and flaws and traits and things like that. They all have relationships, they interact with one another, they have conversations, they go to the bar together, they have wives and children and mother, and they cheat on each other and all this kind of random stuff. And effectively, your goal is kind of being an evil god who's attempting to cause the collapse of the entire colony. Now, you have limited resources by which to actually do this, so if you run out of those resources, you have effectively failed at your job. So, you kind of want to look for, like, the threads and kind of the rumors and the things that are happening, and you want to use those to save yourself a whole bunch of resources, and then really just kind of capitalize on the ultimate, like, crucible of the situation. Like, guy, you know, there's a lady, she's married, she's cheating on her husband. You wait till the moment of the deed and use a teleport spell to put him in the room. And then he and the other guy are going to start fighting. And then once they start fighting, you spawn a bunch of monsters in the room. And maybe, like, they all die because they're wounding each other and they're not, you know, it's really you waiting to capitalize on chaos. That's the entire game. So we'll dive on in. The only game that I have right now is Una. So we'll go on through. It's going to be like telling me to do tutorial stuff as we play. I'm not going to do a lot of the tutorial stuff as we play because I've already done it. I've already played for like an hour, hour and a half. This isn't really a first impressions video. I am familiar with the game as of right now, although I wouldn't say that I'm good at it. Okay, so here we are on the world map. The game is going to be very, very curious about what we want to do from here. We can configure our loadout, which I've already done in the pre-stream, but we can take a look through and see all of our different options. As of right now, there's only one bad guy you can play as in this early access edition of the game that I'm checking out. It is the Puppet Master. He starts out with Tornado and Electrical Storm. You also get to pick 2 additional spells if you want to. My suggestion would be, like, maybe go with something that can break walls. So, like, a blizzard is cool. Like, I really like the idea of doing blizzards. But something like, yeah, brimstones might be kind of rad. We could definitely do something like that. Go with meteor. And then we'll keep lightning over here. One thing to know is that these spells do interact with each other as well. So, like, if I go and I put poison on the ground and then I hit it with a meteor, it'll cause a massive explosion. If I put, like, let's say there's water on the ground and you strike it with lightning, and the lightning normally hits a 1 square area, it will actually spread to everywhere that the water's touching. So there are things you can fiddle around with in this game to kind of get the results that you want. I think I'll probably go with Manifest Food is actually like a really, really underrated ability. It allows you to summon food out of like the ether and just put it out in the middle of nowhere. And when one of their little colonists goes to go get it because they didn't prioritize their stockpiles properly, then you can jump him with like 8 or 9 monsters and just kill his ass off. We also have afflictions. We have everything from making people unfaithful to their lovers, to making them kleptomaniacs, to making them werewolves. In some levels, you'll have access to stuff like vampirism, so you can turn somebody into a vampire. All kinds of ways for you to basically take people out. There's a zombie plague. There's also, like, you can convert people into cultists, and they will summon Cthulhu and whatnot. They will work actively against the city. Lots of cool stuff that you can do. We got a bunch of demons inside of here. Demons are basically your attackers and your defenders. They're very, very expensive, but they're also really strong. So if you're getting attacked by the village and they know that it's you that's messing with them and making them all crazy, you're going to need some of these guys to protect you, and you're also going to need some of these guys to attack them. We have different structures. We have the Eye. The Eye basically watches the village and gives you like a little readout log that tells you what everybody's up to. So when somebody goes to sleep with like their wife or their lover, you'll get a little pop-up that's like boop boop. Or if somebody is under attack by, you know, a horde of feral pigs along the edge of town, you'll get a little pop-up. Basically something to draw your eye and draw your attention and let you know that things are happening so that you can jump in on it and maybe capitalize on the situation. The Defiler is how you convert people into cultists. They're basically spies inside of the village who will actively act against the village best interest. They'll kind of put landmines in the village. They'll poison the food. They'll summon monsters using dead bodies. You know, they'll do necromancy, like all kinds of stuff. There's a kennel. The kennel is how you breed monsters and add them to your hand. and effectively it allows you to build up kind of like a backstock of critters that you can just summon in the off chance that like somebody isolates themselves or does something stupid. We've got the prison over here. The prison allows you to capture and torture people, and when you torture them, it gives them a new negative trait randomly that you can capitalize on. We also have our general utilities over here. So we have Seize Villager and Monster that allows us to move stuff around. We have Agitate that makes people like really, really angry. We have Trigger Flaw, which after we give them a flaw, we can trigger it. So let's say they're a pyromaniac, but they haven't been lighting stuff on fire because they're not stressed. We can cause them to instantly break and get a stress reaction and start lighting things on fire. We also have Zap. It knocks people out and makes them unconscious. So, you know, little utilities that you can use to play around with in order to really draw a plan together. Here we are. We've spawned right next to our gate. We should take a look around the map and figure out what's going on. It looks like we've got some troll caves over here. So we might be able to use some of those trolls. Trolls are abductors. They will go around and they will attempt to abduct villagers and bring them back to like prison or bring them back to a location. Why you would do that instead of just like seizing them? Seizing causes threat. When threat hits 100, it means the village is aware of you. They know what you're doing and they know what you're up to, and they know that all the phenomena in the village are being caused by you. And so that means they'll start attacking you and sending out war parties and stuff. Luckily, it's pretty hard to get there. We also have mana. It's a limited resource. Mana basically charges everything that we do. Pretty much every single action in the game requires mana, and if you run out, you're more or less powerless. You're not really going to be able to do a whole lot to affect the village. So let's have a look around. Let's meet all of our villagers before we come up with a plan. We've got Violet. We can take a look at her info. She is sprightly. She's blessed, which means I cannot touch her. None of my abilities will work on her. She's chaste, which means that she's not interested in sex at all. She's also fireproof. So, in the world of plans, she's not that helpful. We have Faye, who is diplomatic and lustful. Okay, so there's stuff that we can use there. Is she married to anybody? She is married to her husband, but doesn't particularly like him altogether that much, apparently. She actually has a rough relationship with her husband. Okay, good to know. We have Ulrich over here. Ulrich is sprightly. He's treacherous. He also hates music. So if we can get him into the room when somebody's singing or dancing or playing like a lute, it will erode his reputation with them very, very heavily. We've got Suzette over here. She is accident prone. She's a walking, talking disaster. She's also nocturnal. So we don't want to lycanthrope her or anything. We have another nocturnal person over here. This person's fast and is a poison expert. So that means they can put out my poison clouds. Luckily, I don't have any poison abilities, so it doesn't matter. Diplomatic over here. Okay, and there's also Karen. Damn it, Karen. What is River doing over here? River is a hothead, but is blessed. Damn. Okay, so hotheads are actually really, really useful. Like, hotheads, you can cause all kinds of fights if you have a couple hotheads in your village, and honestly, they'll kill each other for you, and when they commit a crime like assaulting each other, the sheriff will arrest them and put them in jail, and, like, it's just you want to come up with strategies that snowball effectively. Like, you want to come up with strategies that come up with endless fights, endless chaos, endless arrests, endless people feeling like they're not a part of society. Persuasive, fireproof, suspicious. Might destroy anything that I touch. Okay, so she notices me like taking her guitar and putting it somewhere else. She might destroy it because she thinks it's evil. This guy's fireproof. I'm going to tell you what. We're going to make this guy a lycanthrope. And we're going to do that nice and early. He's now a werewolf. So when he goes to sleep, there's a chance. Not a werewolf. Oh, never mind. He's not a werewolf. He just turns into a plain wolf whenever he sleeps. Okay. That works. This guy's a beastmaster. He's suspicious, and he's fireproof. Okay, so I don't see a whole lot of options around for the way that I want to run this. We do have far too many people in this like town who are blessed. I don't know if there's a limit on how many people who can be blessed, but like we have 3 or 4 villagers out of 13 who are all protected by the divine. That's really, really rough. That's going to be a problem as time goes along. This guy is building a cauldron. This guy is building another cauldron over there, too. Okay, cool. Let's start out by... Wait, what is this down here? Oh, we have kobolds. Yeah, how good are the kobolds? The kobolds are not great. Are they abductors? Oh, they are. They kidnap people. Okay, what do they kidnap people for? All right. fair enough. We're going to want to set up our city over here. So we have some buildings that we can build. We're going to want to get, like, the prison set up. Yes, let's build a prison. We're going to want to get a kennel set up. Yes, I would like to have a kennel. We absolutely need the eye, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then over here, we will build ourselves a defiler. If you're wondering what these icons are, it's how many charges the ability has left and how long it takes for the charges to come back. So there you go. In order of detail, so this gives you intel on what the enemy is doing. This right here is this was the defiler, was it not? No, this was the prison. No, this is the kennel. Inside the kennel, you put monsters inside of here, and you can breed them, and it adds them to your hand in this little monster tab, and you can just summon them whenever you want, as long as you have them. This is the prison right here. We kidnap people, we put them in a jail cell, we torture them, it gives them negative traits that we can maybe capitalize on. And then over on this side, we also have the defiler, which is where we convert people into cultists. So options, options, options. So I was thinking, where is my hothead at? River is my hothead. I don't know where he lives, but if we can find his house, so his house is right here, we can still mess with him even though... Let's see, we'll take his loot, and we'll put it inside Deckard's house. Does he get along with Deckard? Let's see here, Violet, Suzette... looks like he pretty much gets along with everybody, which is kind of a bummer. Alright. Then what we want to do is if we take this guy right here and we get him to wander into that house right there, he will see that his loot is inside Deckard's house, and it will mess with their relationship, although Deckard is his friend, so he might just assume that he borrowed it or something. Ooh. What happened here? Does he have paranoid? He has suspicious. Ah, okay. So we generate mana. How do we generate mana? You generate mana every time you influence negative emotions on the villagers in one way or another. So, like, this guy right here just witnessed that, like, his buddy's loot is in his house even though he knows it shouldn't be here. So he's going to destroy it to get rid of it. And then on top of that, he made, like, a what the... Like, he made kind of like an interjection, I guess. You know, like a what the hell? Like, when he cries out like that, we get mana. And so you really... That's good. That actually paid for a spell, so that's really, really good. Alright, so Rhiannon and Deckard are married. Good to know. She's blessed, so if we're going to mess with somebody, it's got to be Deckard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make him unfaithful. And then we're just going to kind of have to hope that she catches him because, like, I can't teleport her into the room or whatever while he's cheating. I may not be thinking about this very well, but kind of is. He's unfaithful anyway, so we're just going to keep giving negative stuff to all these people as necessary. I can probably go with an affliction over here, too. Yeah, let's go with psychopathy. And it'll be psychopathy towards women. And then people with the trait of... chaste. Yeah. Because we have that one girl who is chaste, but she's also blessed, so I can't touch her. So, like, if we want to kill her, we're going to have to, like, put somebody against her, effectively. Alright, so Holly is now a serial killer of chaste females. We got some issues, and we got some stuff going on. Really, I kind of just want to go after these people first. River's got the hothead. Who doesn't he like? He doesn't like Holly. Okay. Where does Holly live? Let's find out. That's what's kind of fun about this game, is that it's like the opposite of Rimworld. Like, you're trying to destroy the colony, but at the same time, it's a very investigative game. So Holly's over there. I would like to take River's stuff. Does that belong to somebody? That belongs to Karen. Who does this belong to? Karen. Who does the rug belong to? This all belongs to Karen? Okay, what belongs to River? Where is his house at? His house is this house, but apparently everything in here belongs to Karen. I guess he's just like that. He's that boyfriend, dude. He comes and squats at your house and uses your stuff. All right, fair enough. Whatever. Do we have, like, anything... There's a dragon right there. I do like the idea of maybe letting the dragon out. Like, I don't want to kill the dragon, but I do want to let the dragon out. What does the dragon do? What is his profile? He's a defender. Okay. So I'm going to have to draw people over here somehow. And that, I think, is where manifest food is going to come in. So we'll set a little trap over there, and we'll see who goes for it. Somebody will inevitably go for it. Nightfall is here as well, so we kind of want to watch and see who becomes our lycanthrope. It looks like Faye and a troll are fighting each other right now. Oh, the trolls are actually, like, full-on, like, abducting people. Oh, my. The trolls actually, like, full-on invaded. Okay. Good to know. Faye's about to get beat down. Yeah, Faye's getting whooped right now. A villager has been killed by a monster. Nice. Well, the monsters did our job for us. Unfortunately, the monsters killed somebody that was not touchable, which is a bit of a problem. This guy's a healing expert. I kind of want to zap him to make it easier for him to die. I'm going to do it. Oh, they captured him. Nice. Okay, so they're going to drag him back. So Faye is dead. They also have other problems. Where is my lycanthrope at? Apparently, Jeremy didn't trigger his lycanthropy because he's unconscious, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of weird. They killed off a couple of the trolls, but they did lose a villager right there, which is great for me. I didn't even have to do anything for that. I've spent 10 mana, and we've already got a kill. So, like, I'm stoked about it. There is nothing to be worried about for right now. So they've got that guy knocked out and restrained. Okay. Oh, he saw Faye's body. I was going to say, I was like, why did I get some free mana right there? Yeah, it's because he wept when he saw the dead body of Faye. Was that his wife or something? Oh, it was! Oh my goodness gracious. We have such a good game going right now. I recorded this already, and I decided to redo it because it was a really uneventful game where, like, none of my plans worked, like, at all. Like, none of them. This time around, like, we're actually getting kind of a leg up here. I'm going to seize this villager. Now that he's weeping because his wife is dead, I'm going to pull him over here. We're going to make him into a cultist. There we go. So this guy is going to actively work from inside the village now to support us. I like to think of it as he suffered a severe trauma. He's given up on the gods because they allowed his wife to die, and so he's joining the evil forces. That's how I like to think about it, and I think that's exactly the way that we're going to play it. This should give us some extra stuff that we can kind of use in order to make him, like... He's grief-stricken, he's exhausted, he's bored. Nice, he's treacherous too, which is really kind of useful. Jeremy was killed by Holly. Why did they kill Jeremy? Why? Oh! Wait, what happened here? Why did Holly kill Jeremy? Oh, maybe he attacked, who was it that was chased? Persuasive Nocturne. Maybe he attacked that one woman who was chased. That was ultimately the goal, was to get them to go after each other like that. We're doing pretty good right now, dude. No, he didn't go after her because she's perfectly fine. I'm a little bit vexed by this. Yeah, I'm not super sure how this is going to go. We've got so many people who are blessed right now that I don't know what to do with them. Apparently there's a bunch of fire over here. I don't know why there's a bunch of fire over here. She probably did some kind of paladin spell or something to light Jeremy on fire. They never buried Faye either. So we'll want to keep an eye out for any free mana that's laying around. Whenever somebody dies, it's not a bad idea just to keep an eye on it. I'm hoping we get to use this dragon on somebody is what I'm really hoping. Oh, River puked. Nice. Oh, dude, it doesn't... I guess puking doesn't give me I guess puking doesn't give me mana. Blessed, authoritative. So River is kind of doing his thing right now. What do you have going on? Can I trigger a flaw in you? Here, let's see if I can afflict you with something. Make you a kleptomaniac. They don't have it. Did we kill... Did they have anybody left? Do they have anybody left who is a healer? So I see Beastmasters. Like, we're looking for somebody. She's injured and ashamed. She only took a little bit of damage. I don't think they have a healer. They have a poison expert, but I haven't seen anybody yet that had the tag of healer, which means they may not have anybody. Oh, nice. She already gave the plague to Violet. Yes! Okay, so Violet already has the plague. Oh, somebody cried. Yeah, that means mana. I love mana. There we go. Add that to my evil repertoire. We also need to start making more monsters, in my opinion. Wolf. Oh, their healing expert got abducted by the trolls. Yes! Oh, the plan is coming together. The plan is coming together. I wonder if they're going to try to bust him out of jail or anything, or if they're just going to leave him there. Huh. I'm curious. So we can look at Faye right now. It wants me to do this, so I'm just going to do it real fast so that it'll stop. There. We found everything. See? Are you happy now, game? Are you happy now? We need to abduct some monsters. Ulrich is headed on back. He is now loyal to us, as far as I know. He should be kind of like on our side. It works out pretty well, too, because he's treacherous. So those two things added together may help us out. As long as they're Why do I hear fighting? Who is Mithel? Mithel is just like a random wolf? Alright, well, I'm thinking Rhiannon is a problem. Rhiannon keeps lighting stuff on fire. Like a gangster, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be lighting stuff on fire, man. That's a hazard. Look at all this grass over here. I gotta pick up a few more people. Let's see here. Mithel burned to death. Diana flirted back. Deckard is unfaithful. So, him flirting with Diana. Yeah, he's got a better relationship with Diana than he has with his own wife. I think his wife is untouchable, though. Yeah, she's blessed, so she's going to have to catch him in the act before it's really going to work out. Hopefully somebody comes over here to get this food. That's what I'm hoping. Looks like everybody's either eating or hungry. Violet's doing what she does over here. I don't really... So I could abduct some of these trolls, and I could put them inside of my kennel. But my thinking there is that I want them to guard the healer. If they take the healer back, this entire plague strategy falls apart. So we want to avoid that. However, I can probably seize this guy right here. Yeah, and we can put him inside the kennel. There we go. He's inside the kennel. And let me see if I can find a wolf or something around. Yeah, there's a wolf cave right there. The Ravager is an attacker, right? I was going to say, an invader. Alright, so... Oh, I can't seize monsters for a little bit. I gotta wait like an hour, and then I can do it again. I'm not super sure why there's a cooldown on seizing monsters, but there is. Alright, so you come with me. We're going to put you in the kennel. There we go. And then we can take these guys and we can breed them. Don't underestimate wolves. If you can deploy like 3 or 4 wolves, they will absolutely bury a villager. Like, they will annihilate a villager. If you gang up on one guy with like 3 or 4, they will have big, big problems. I want to lure somebody out here, but like, they're not going for it. I thought that was a pretty good plan right there to get them to go like check it out and see what was going on with the dragon, but like, I don't know, man. Oh, Silas has the plague now. Nice. So vomiting, I think, is going to mess with their fullness. So this should mean that eventually they will get desperate for food. If I could take away their food supply by killing off all of their pigs, I think that would be a really good start. Or if I could steal their pigs, I guess that would be a really good start. I guess I could take the pigs and I could put all the pigs inside the dragon area, but that would be a really mana-intensive way to get people to go like, what is this? You're a succubus, aren't you? I was going to say. You've got a weird name. So the succubus has disguised itself. Well, I don't know who the succubus has disguised itself as, but it's disguised itself as somebody, and it looks like it's going to woo River. River is married to Karen. So this is an opportunity. This is a big opportunity. Wonder how long I can hold her for. I'm going to keep her in my hand for a minute. So the succubus is going to come over here disguised as her and seduce the husband. And we want to catch him in the act. Did she see it? I don't know if she saw it. So River had a chat with Karen. Something bad is happening right here. Oh, they knew it was a succubus. Interesting. I don't know. She's a psychopath. Was she the one I made a psychopath? So she goes after chaste people? Is that what it was? She goes after chaste females? I think that's exactly what happened. Are our chaste females dead? She can't be, right? Which one was the chaste female? It was not Ulrich. Violet? Is that you? Yeah, okay. So I want you to go try to murder Violet, please. Let's trigger that flaw. Oh, this is about to be what's up. You just got to get there before morning. That's it. You just got to get there before she wakes up and murder her in her sleep. Oh, she's going to knock her out first. Holly's got to throw up first. Everybody has the plague. I forgot. We've pretty much plagued everybody on Earth at this point. Oh, nice. She knocked her out. Where's she taking her? The puking is going to get in the way. Oh, she's taking her out to the edge of town, maybe? Silas is going to see it, though. I got to stop this from happening. There we go. We just put Silas down over there. Yeah! There we go. So Holly has killed Violet in a psychopathic ritual. And we got all our mana back. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This is how a plan comes together. We have effectively... Ooh, Holly had septic shock? Oh! That's called disposing of the evidence right there. Our psychopath killed off that other person, then died of plague right next to the body. Oh, that's called covering your tracks right there. That's called covering your tracks. We have a ghost? What does a ghost do? A demooter applies a debuff on all hostiles in range. Can I capture the ghost? Yeah, let's capture the ghost. We'll capture the ghost and put her... Yeah, there you go. Now I've got a ghost in my hand that I can play around with too. So now I have like infinite ghosts that I can demood people with. I'll probably put a ghost right there then. Man, plague was the way to go, wasn't it? Everybody's dying of plague now. Plague was the way to get it done. They're dropping like flies right now. Does everybody have the plague? Oh. Apparently the benefits of working with the evil overlord is that this guy gets to be a cultist who sleeps with a succubus. So there you go. All right, well, we've won. I don't really know what else to say other than that. Oh, the demon killed him! Oh no, dude! Sexy time led to murder time. That's the worst type of sexy time. Well, anyways, they are rapidly all dying right now. With their healer being abducted by trolls, that really left us with a big opening to inflict all these guys with plague and just kill them off very, very easily. So I don't know how many people have plague left. So there's no plague right there. He has plague, so he'll be dead soon. Who else has plague around here? Like, you really kind of got a plan for the whole thing, I guess. Ulrich's dead. Oh, we only have 2 people left. So, yeah, like, really the only person that we need to deal with, so, is this guy right here. So, I mean, we can off this guy easy. Just like this. Just throw his ass into a volcano. I guess the dragon wasn't that interested in eating him. There's a treasure chest. What? Oh! He interacted with it, got a little healing potion. Huh. I've never seen that before. Well, we pretty much wrecked this colony. Their healer getting abducted was really the end for them. Ruinarch. I mean, it's the same as Rimworld. If your doctor goes down, you got big problems unless you got Glitter World medicine. I will see you all later. Thank you for being here. Check out the game down below. It comes out in August. As of right now, this is just kind of an early access look at it. But I am very excited about this title because it's a game that really encourages you to be creative. And it's a game that really encourages deduction, too. So many games have kind of like ancillary, or I guess like, I don't even know what to call it. Like, I guess they have like a skin-deep level of intuition you have to use in order to solve the game. This game, you really need to be aware of all of the perks and all of the flaws and all of the traits that everybody has so that you can play those against each other. This time around, we got off really easy by just giving people plague because the trolls did our job for us. But, you know, other games are more difficult. The last time I played this, I recorded it and I just couldn't get anything to work. Like, I was trying everything and, like, the people in my village just were not having it. You know, they kept catching me, like, they kept giving each other passes and, like, not, like, prosecuting each other, and it was just like, ah! And it's fun because of that reason. Like, it's a very, very dynamic game, or at least it feels kind of dynamic. Hopefully, Plague doesn't break the game like that every single time, but worked pretty good for me. See y'all later. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Make sure you check out the Discord and the Twitch stream, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.